It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday night primetime is underway. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go now. 6.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Play action. It's Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
The 27-yard line.
Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Once again, Irving escapes the defender. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Here we go. Set. Nice.
Right back to Irving now. Oh, ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pass to 60. Pass.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They'll run it here. It's Todd Phillips. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
180. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To get a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go.
Here we go.
Let that pass rush get home.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Gun.
Going for it with Brooks. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Michigan State has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go.
Brooks. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. This our last play of the quarter.
It's just set.
Burrow setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante season.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70. Let go.
Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Hey, smash, rush, go.
This is Irving on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Barkley's got it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got a neck and Buka. So solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and 1, here's Richardson. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw.
1st down, Cincinnati.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet, that time,
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
3rd down.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good. We're on 1st down.
Jack Panther.
1st and 10 at the 30.
And out headed right, Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Hold it ready. Come on. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go.
On the give, this is Irving. It's another one. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Buccaneers 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running right side by McMillan. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's get set. Stop.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal. Evan McPherson onto the Bengals field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Feels this clean at the 30. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Oh, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
12, stop.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught out left. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Brooks. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Bengals 11. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bucs take over first down.
Ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. McMillan hauls it in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Irving on the counter. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he set out. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
Jalen McMillan. 1st and 10 at the
Here we go. Here we go. Hey. Hey.
Running left, this is Irving. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stephanie. 19. Tiger. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. What you got? What you got? Ready.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Tag! 70 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bengals 11.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
11.
Burrow. Completed over the middle. Take him down right along the 30. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a game
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like you just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's second and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
It's your set.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Dodges another stop. This makes it up to the 25. Bucs to the line. First and 10.
79. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Right side. This is a bucs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That is caught. Hits McMillan again. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Plowing up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go. 11, 18. Ready? 11, 11, 11. Got.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain to short little pass, makes it some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Gun.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Now Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Bengals 24.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready to go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Alert.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Irving on the inside give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to take this only to about the 31.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Richardson on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown.
Cincinnati.
The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to within 6.
37. Bengals 31.
The They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Going with Irvin here. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A loss of a yard.
The final timeout taken by the Bengals. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Right up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Sixty Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
Irvin here from the gun. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This a 54-yarder.
Yard attempt.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.